What is up, YouTube? It's Kudo Malloy here, back at you with part two. If I can show you my fingers. Part two of making pasta carbonara in the Rösle stainless steel pasta pot. It's pretty well balanced. Like, it doesn't feel like tippy or anything that's going to tip over, so that's good news. It holds about like 4 or 5 quarts, I think, maybe 6 quarts, I can't remember. But anyways, what I've done now is I brought my pancetta up to temperature. The reason why I cooked it first and then while I was boiling the water was because I wanted to make sure that it would come out crispy. So that way all that's going on. Anyway, so there's a little bit of olive oil in there and some pancetta. You could use prosciutto, ham, any kind of fatty pork is basically the best way to describe it. Anyways, this is ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this off. And basically now I'm going to pull out my strainer with the water and do this slowly. Otherwise your water will go out the side. And then what I do is I tip it like this just for a minute or two to kind of make sure I drain out all the water. But as you can see, that little trick of not stirring the pasta around when it first went in there prevented it from going through the holes and then getting stuck in the holes. So that's one little tip or trick that I will show or teach you guys. I've got my 2 eggs beaten up, 1 egg per person. Basically, I'm making pasta for 2, me and my roommate. And then basically here I've got the pancetta going. So this is pretty much ready to go. So what I want to do now is I want to add my pasta to the pancetta that's already been cooking off. And it's okay if we get a little bit of water in there. I'll show you in a second. So I'm just going to put this right in, all happening in real time. Stuck on the handle. Come on, baby. Okay, I'll figure that out later. Anyways, what I want to do now is I want to get some pasta water into that mixture. So I'm just taking the pasta water from here and just putting it in there. And this is what's going to create that nice sauce. So that nice little sauce on the bottom. Mixing, stirring, going. See if I can add a little more pasta. Now is when I want to break out the tongs. And basically using the tongs, I'm trying to get the pasta to absorb all of that nice rendered out fat that's in there. And if it feels like it's getting kind of dry, right? What I'll then do is I'll just add a little more of the pasta water. So I'm going to get a little more pasta water, about another ladle full, and just pour it right in. And basically when I pulled out my pasta, from here and put it into here, it was basically like just at the point where it was almost completely finished. What I'm doing now is I'm finishing the pasta to perfect doneness, right? That perfect al dente, so it has a little bit of a chew still to it, a little bit of a bite, right? Al dente to the tooth. So I am almost there. And as you can see already, we're starting to get a nice creamy sauce going. This is without even adding the egg. What a lot of people do when they make their mistake is they put the egg in too fast with the heat too high, and then basically you have scrambled eggs with pasta. So the trick is try to get your pasta till it's almost completely done, right? And I'm just about, you can see the beautiful color going on there too. My pasta has gone from being more of a white color to now being more of like a little almost slightly light brown, I guess is what you would call it. Okay, so we are almost there. So what I want to do now is I want to shut off the heat. This is another mistake people make. I want to shut off my heat, right? Turn the heat off. This is the point where you want to add your egg, but you just want to make sure that you slowly pour it in and then plate right away. This is when you call everybody to the dinner table, but basically my egg's going to go in now, right? So remember, the heat is completely off. And now I'm letting the carryover heat from the pasta and everything else basically coagulate the egg, not really cook the egg. We're just basically almost there. But see how delicious and creamy that carbonara is? Oh, and all that bacon on it too. So that's it. It's all ready to go. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some time to just plate this up. Look at how creamy and delicious that is. And like I said, the egg isn't too overcooked. That's one of the most important parts. And I want to try to get some of this beautiful pancetta in there. There we go. Maybe a little bit more. or the roomy, but just for plating purposes. Pecorino Romano is what I have here. You could use any kind of cheese you want, I guess. A little bit over the top. Boom. Pasta's ready to go. Pasta Carbonara. Cooter Malloy. Down in the description there, down below, there's a link to the Facebook page, Cooter Malloy Product Reviews. Make sure to hit that page. Down in the description, there's also some links to some pretty cool products. Make sure to check those out. Please hit that subscribe button on YouTube. I'm really trying to get over 500 or 500 subscribers this month, so let's make that happen. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Go to Facebook page. Hit the subscribe and the like on there too if you like what you're seeing. I'm Cooter Malloy. Make sure to check out the products links in the description down below if you want to check those out, and I will catch you all on the next video. Look at how creamy and delicious. Oh, look at that crepe. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.